Hi Cubsters and families, today we're going to do Skills 5 Lesson 18. For this lesson, you will need your skills activity book, some blank paper, a pencil, and the opinion paragraph that you've been writing about Kate's book. Today's video will be a little bit shorter because Cubsters are going to spend more time writing and editing. Let's get started. Take out a piece of paper and a pencil. If you need time to do this, pause the video now. I'm going to read some sounds that we have been learning the spellings for this whole unit. I'll say the sound. You'll write down every way to spell that sound. Number 1, ch. There are 2 spellings for this sound. Write down both spellings. Ch. Number 2, j. J. There are 3 spellings for this sound. Write down the 3 spellings for j. Number 3, n. N. There are 2 spellings for n. Write down the 2 spellings for n now. Excuse me. Number 4, k. K. There are 4 spellings for this sound. Write down the 4 spellings for k now. Number 5, s. S. There are 2 spellings for this sound. Write down 2 spellings for s now. Number 6, g. G. There are 2 spellings for g. Write down the 2 spellings for g now. Number 7, z. Z. There are 3 spellings for z. Write down the 3 spellings for z now. Number 8, mm. Mm. There are 2 spellings for mm. Write down the 2 spellings for now. If you need more time or need to hear any of these again, rewind the video and listen for a second time. Once you're ready, press play to see the answers. Here are the answers. Pause the video now and take a moment to check your work. Now we're going to practice building sentences, which means we're going to practice making sentences longer and more interesting. You're going to listen to me, follow along with me, and then you'll get a chance to do it on your own. Let's start with this sentence. Nan cooks. Say that with me. Nan cooks. I'm going to build on this sentence. What does Nan cook? Nan cooks corn. Your turn to say it with me. Nan cooks corn. Now I'll add an adjective to describe what type of corn Nan cooks. Nan cooks fresh corn. Do that with me. Nan cooks fresh corn. I'm going to keep building the sentence by saying where Nan cooks fresh corn. Nan cooks fresh corn in the kitchen. Say it with me. Nan cooks fresh corn in the kitchen. I started with a sentence that was 2 words long, Nan cooks. I added to the sentence by describing what Nan cooks, corn, using an adjective to describe the corn, fresh, and saying where Nan cooks, in the kitchen. By doing this, I made my sentence much more easy to imagine because of all these details. Let's build another sentence. We'll start with Dad snores. Say it with me. Dad snores. How does Dad snore? Dad snores loudly. Say it with me. Dad snores loudly. Where does Dad snore? Dad snores loudly on the couch. See how we started with a sentence that was just 2 words and added details to make the sentence easier to imagine. Let's try it writing a sentence. Take out a piece of paper and a pencil. Write this sentence with me. Alan flips. Pause the video if you need time to do this. Let's add to the sentence by saying what Alan flips. Alan flips a coin. Pause the video to add this part to the sentence. Now let's add to the sentence by saying where Alan flips a coin. Alan flips a coin in the air. Pause the video to write this in your sentence now. Let's add to the sentence one more time by saying what kind of coin Alan flips into the air. Alan flips a silver coin into the air. Pause the video now to add this to your sentence. Now I'm going to show you 2 sentence starters. These sentences are short and they do not have a lot of detail. On a piece of paper, add to the 2 sentences to make them at least 5 words long each. Pause the video when you see the sentences while you work. You've been working on writing an opinion paragraph over the last few days. Today, we're going to work on editing our paragraph so that we can make it better and easier to read. Take out your opinion paragraph and your skills activity book. Turn to page 18.1. Pause the video if you need time to do this now. This is the editing checklist we will use to edit our opinion paragraph. You have seen checklists like this before. I will go over all of the things to look for in your paragraph. Check that the date is there. Check that Dear Kate is there. Check that you took a stand on Kate's book, meaning check that you said your opinion. Check that you described Kate's book. Did you tell why number 1 with because? Did you tell why number 2 with because? Here's my letter that I edited using the editing checklist. You can see that I used a different color to cross out my mistakes and neatly fix them on top. You can use a different color as you go through the editing checklist to edit your opinion paragraph. Pause the video now as you make these edits to your opinion paragraph. Once you've finished making edits to your opinion paragraph, if you have time, you can write it again on a clean piece of paper, like I did, with the edits fixed. This makes it easier for your reader to read when there's no crossouts. Students and parents, if you're listening, if you've already spent a lot of time editing and writing today, you don't need to do this step today. You can do it later. That's it for today's lesson. Families, please take a picture of the edited draft that your child edited today, the one with the crossouts, and upload this for today's assignment. Have a great day. See you soon.